I kind of went to sleep with this feeling last night, and I woke up with it again this morning. And I honestly, I don't know why I constantly have this feeling. I want to say it's probably been, I've been more or less like I guess I can say in other spirits. Now, most would say that better spirits for the better part of 3 weeks now. And despite that, I still feel the exact same way. Like that I did. That I have been. I've been even when I was in a dark place. I don't know if I'm just going back into it or not. If I'm slipping up or whatever. I don't think it is, but I just keep having the same feeling, man. Every morning I wake up, I'm like, man, why the hell am I here? No, what's the point of being here? Why am I still waking up? Like, just like the whole idea of waking up to this world, again, just like flattered me, you know? And I got to thinking, because I've been noticing this about myself, and I've been trying to figure out why I can't do this on a grander scale. Oh, I can't do this on life itself. Like yesterday, I got up. I wasn't even planning on doing any mowing yesterday. I was gonna wait for the latter part of this week, probably like Thursday or Friday or something like that. I make it a part of my routine to mow every 2 weeks. But, and and what I'm getting at is that I had like I knew that it was coming. I knew that I was gonna do it this week yesterday, and I got to thinking. I really kind of got bored or whatever. Even though I was streaming and stuff yesterday, I was doing some game streaming or whatever. And like, man, like it's still pretty cool outside or whatever. I'm gonna go ahead and get this right before it gets hot. So I went ahead and I pushed myself to get on out here and get my mowing done. About 3.5 hours later. But like my thing is that like I knew that getting this mowing done was a responsibility. It's a recurring responsibility every week, well every 2 weeks or whatever, And after I get done mowing, I'm always dreading having to do it again. But like I had decided to go ahead and make things easier on myself and go ahead and knock this on out, so I can free. That'd be one thing I don't have to do for the rest of the week, where I can do what I want unless something else comes up. My point is that like I was able to commit myself to doing that to make things easier on me for the rest of this coming up week. And then I got to think about other things like that. And I got to question myself, why can't I give myself that same commitment towards my life that I did with something as simple as getting here and getting this mowing done. Like I motivated myself enough to get out here and mow, but I can't do that with my life. I can't do that with the other aspects of my life. I did that the other day for somebody. I forget who that was. But I did that for somebody else though. But I know what it is though. But anyway, I honestly I just don't know why I can't commit myself to the rest to wanting to live like that. Well, I can't have that same commitment towards like really wanting to try to better my life or anything like that. Like I do for something as simple as this. I don't know why I keep feeling this way. Like I know one day that eventually I'm gonna be homeless. Eventually. Like if something happens to my mother, I'm screwed because I got nothing. I know all these things. I see all of these things. I see all the potential outcomes like that are awaiting me, and yet none of that has ever been enough. Like to really like want to like I don't know if I can necessarily say like not care about my potential future. Like I just can't take it seriously. Like no matter what I do, I just can't take it seriously. I can't take my future seriously. I can't take my life seriously anymore. It's been like that for a long time. Like I'm like honestly fully convinced that even though I don't have any income or anything like that coming in, like if I had every single thing that I would like to have in life or whatever, like and I had everything like on lock or whatever, like I would still have the same feel. I would still feel this way. I would still feel the same emptiness that I've been waking up with every single morning, every day, heck of my life. I would still have that same feeling, even though my mindset has changed. And that's the thing. My mindset is more positive now, but like I still have that same feeling. That feeling has never went away. Did any of you ever feel like that? Have that kind of feeling? And like you just keep feeling like you're just like waking up to like nothingness, you know? I know, and that's what I'm talking about, DC. That's exactly what I'm talking about. Like, and like I put one foot forward, like towards like, like I said, man, like something as simple as mowing. Like I can't do the same thing. I can't. It's like I can't apply that same principle to life, to other aspects of my life, like just like life as a whole. Like I got my little workout in yesterday when I mowed. Like I dropped about 2.5 pounds from yesterday. I know I was productive, but like that's what I'm saying. Like I can apply myself to I wasn't like, necessarily motivated to go ahead and like and get this mowing done. Like it's just something I didn't have to deal with for the rest of the week. Now that it's out of the way, like that was a thing on my to-do list. Like I wasn't motivated to do it, I just did it. Like to make it easier on myself later on this week, because I knew it was gonna be hotter. Like, and I can't think about like trying to do those same things for the rest of my life. Like as it pertains to my life, I guess is what I'm trying to say. I'm just like I'm just trying to like really understand like why I can't commit myself to like really wanting to have a like I really want to commit myself to like wanting to do things to like make my life better now while I can. Like I'm I'm feeling like I'm kind of just like I'll deal with that bridge when I get there or whatever, you know, just like procrastinating or whatever. But it's really not even like procrastination. Like I see these things and heck, and I don't care enough to take action. I don't care enough to commit myself to taking action to prevent like these outcomes like, that I already see in the future or whatever, you know. No, that's how I keep feeling, SJ. Like I really don't have a purpose. Like being on here, you know, is about like like one of the few things, you know, like I actually like feel good about like during the day, you know. Like knowing that I can do this and I know that people are gonna come in and you know and talk and listen and stuff, you know. Like it was one of the things that I was really wanting to do, you know. Heck, and like now it doesn't matter like what time I get on, like you know, like I'm like seeing that people are gonna be here, you know. People are gonna want to talk and stuff, you know. I don't, I just can't get myself to commit to wanting to live life on a grander, like on a grander scale now. I guess is what I'm saying. Like there were things that I wanted in life or whatever, you know, but like it never really meant much of nothing. Just wanted things just to want them. Like, but now I don't want anything. I haven't wanted anything in a long time. Sometimes like I feel like I just wanted a better life or whatever, but like I can't even like bring myself to like really commit to that. I didn't want to go back to what I was doing. Just wanted a different life, I guess, and like there's really nothing holding me back from getting that, from having that life. Yeah, but like everything is like wide open for me, man, and I just can't really I can't commit myself to it because in a way I just don't. I just keep feeling like man, I just don't really care, you know. I can't bring myself to care. When I go out with my friend with him on his job, so man, like we pass by homeless people and stuff all the time, man, having a coin cup out and stuff like that, man, it makes me feel bad, you know, and man, like sometimes like I wish I like had the money to be able to like help them out and stuff, and sometimes I honestly do, man, I kind of feel like hopefully like working or building something, you know, to be able to like go around like helping people out and stuff, you know. Like and then I just stop because then I keep feeling like you know like I can't help everybody, you know, and that kind of like stops me from wanting to do this stuff. But then I do know I have this laziness like within me, you know. Heck, I might just be tired of just like the whole like working lifestyle thing or whatever. I guess I don't know. Like I worked a good like almost 19 years, you know. Like after doing stuff for a while, man, you get tired of it. You're tired of doing it. I don't really know where I'm going. I feel like I'm just rambling, but sometimes, man, you have to ramble, I guess. I can hope that somebody out there can unravel like like unravel like your thoughts and see what you're talking about, you know. Or see if they can relate with you. Yeah, I get that, DC. I just really starting to think, man, I just truly just don't really care about life, or deep down, I just really do want it to be over. I just really don't want to work anymore because I'm gonna be honest, man. I hate working as much as I hate living. I really do. I hate the whole idea of it. I just hate it. I've always hated it. What's going on, user? Like I've always hated it. And then, like, man, I look at the real reason, like, we were brought in this world, man. Like, and that's what really gets me. We was brought in this world, man, just to be slaves, man. Like, I've never truly been able to cope with that. And then, like, nothing has ever, like, all throughout history, man, like, nothing has really ever changed. Like, you're still just a slave. The only difference is now you only get to choose what, like, type of slave you want to be now, or whatever. But, like, you're always a slave, though. Like, and you still don't get to entirely pick the life that, live the life that you really want. But you're just stuck here. You're stuck in this world, man. You don't want to, you don't want to live, but you're too afraid of dying. You can't take yourself out because you really don't know what's on the other side. You don't know if it's going to be better or anything. But you gotta live knowing that you're still gonna have to face that fate sooner or later. Sometimes I kind of wonder, man, like if our minds are just like just like trying to tell us something, like why we like had these. I don't know. I guess it's a mental block. I guess sometimes, man, or it could be some sort of trauma. Like how much life is beating you down or whatever, you know, since you feel like you can't ever get it to seem to go your way, you know. Like no matter how hard you try. I don't know. A lot of times, I do kind of wish I could get myself to commit to wanting to better my life, but I don't know. Maybe I'm just lazy. Maybe I've gotten too lazy. Like Like when I'm working, I want to get something done or whatever. You know, like heck, like I'm on it. Maybe I just feel that life is just the life that I want is just far too out of reach. I guess maybe that could be it. I am 38 years old. Heck, and I got nothing. I'm starting back over at completely zero. Or maybe I just really don't see a future like I thought I would see. Not a future that I see that I could have. Maybe it's the lack of hope that I have for the future. But if I can figure out how I could commit, the same way I can commit to doing this other little stuff around here, like as a whole, if I can get that back again, I'd probably be alright. Whoever's listening, whoever watches this later on or whatever, if y'all feel the same way, man, like get at me in the comments. Like if y'all feel that way, and if y'all dealt with that or dealing with that, like I love to know, like what you trying to do and stuff to like try to counteract these feelings and stuff like that. But I just wanted to get that off my chest and stuff while the thought was fresh. I didn't want to make that. I didn't want to make this video like it was scripted or whatever. I'm just free balling here, free falling with my thoughts. I might be back later on, but we'll see. But I'm gonna get off here for now. Y'all have a good one.